So, the plan for today, back. I took a rest day yesterday, not for any other reason except I was tired as hell. So I've been doing this Elf on the Shelf for my kiddos, and I do it later at night after they go to bed and everything, and it's got me worn out, guys. I've been doing it like, you know, at close to 11 or whatever, and it takes me a minute, so I ain't been going to sleep until pretty late. But the plan today, back day, we're going with the same thought process as the other days this week. High volume. We might even throw in arms today because I skipped back yesterday, so technically today would have been my arm day, but I'm just gonna do back and arms as quick as I can. But simple game plan. We're just gonna do rows on pretty much every movement. I really am considering doing a pullover of some sort, just because my lats need a little extra work this week. So we might be doing a pullover for the lats and oblique muscles. We're all preed up. I got a little bit in there to last me the rest of the workout. It's just really not much else to say. Even after a few bathroom trips and a light day of eating, I'm still 217. I know the other day we were at about 225, which was a great feeling. But that could have definitely been, water weight, a lot of food in my system still. So we definitely had to get some of that out. And then, today we've had a good amount of eating. Some donuts. Our only treats today were donuts, but we had, some lean meat burritos. Then I'm gonna have some peanut butter and honey when I get back home. Had quite a bit of food, and I had a couple of pieces of this holiday bark. I almost forgot. It's not really, it's still cheating because it's chocolate and cookies, but it's this holiday bark stuff. My wife made it for the kids. I really just wanted to try it, but I had a couple pieces of it. So good. It's if y'all want to try it, it's really easy to make. You take those, regular sugar cookies that come with like the little snowmans and stuff on it. You can get them at Walmart for super cheap. Just get you some king size chocolate bars, the bark size, the ones that are like, and then you bake the cookies. While the cookies are still piping hot, you put the chocolate bars on top of them, and the chocolate will melt, as the cookies are kind of cooling off. You can even stick it back in the oven for a few minutes if you really want to, but you don't even have to. Then you can either stick it in the fridge to let the chocolate harden, or you can leave it out and leave the chocolate ooey gooey. But enough said. Let's get in here and knock this thing out. Yes.
You know that point in your bulk where you just get tired of feeling full all the time? That's about the point I've hit. Like, this has been going since August. Or, well, I guess it's like late August, so almost September. But, the boy is just genuinely tired of eating. I cannot freaking wait to go on my cut. That is not something you normally hear people say, but I'm actually so excited. Like, cutting and bulking is cool and everything, but you get tired of being full all the time when you're bulked up, and you get tired of being hungry and low energy all the time when you're cut. So I don't know. There's pros and cons of each. But bulking's funner. You just get to eat whatever the fuck you want. Cutting is a little more of like a progress check to see where you're at. To me, that's a unpopular opinion, but to me, that's what it is. All right, 2 more working sets of pull downs, and then we'll do 3 or 4 sets of that. Okay. They got that kick-ass new complete machine chest press. I don't even know how to really just a machine chest press. That's it. You can literally go all 3 angles. You just gotta like lift it up. I like it. It's just a little unstable, but the more weight you have, the better, in my opinion, for that thing. So that is most likely going to be my right after bench sets. Go straight to that thing, and then we're still going to do the incline chest press with the plates. That thing, I don't know what about it, dude. It's just so nice. I like it a lot. But this will probably be our second to last movement. I think I want to do these, and then I haven't really decided. I had decided. I had something before this, but then I changed it and decided to do this instead. So now I got to figure out something else for the other movement that I was going to do. So other than that, we're almost done. It's going to be this and bent over seated dumbbell raises for our rear delt. The only thing that really hasn't got a lot of work today, except for on the the seated horizontal rows. So we'll get these. These will fire up the trapezius and the scapular regions, and even our uh, rear delts a little bit, and then we'll move to our purely nearly rear delt and side delt workout, which will top off back for me at least. And then I was considering doing an arm day here, or at least doing some arms and maybe finishing it at home, but I'm still deciding. So I haven't totally decided yet. Looking for a better way to get up out of medicine. Ooh. Make one false move, cut you down, get back. Oh, like that. Oh my gosh.
All right. Very successful back day. I felt like by the end of it, my back was about to pop out of my shirt. I didn't pose down even out of the camera. I literally wanted to feel the pump as it was going. A little bit of a weird workout today. Didn't do our normal rotation or nothing, which I'm trying to change it up. Partly for me, because you know, if you just do the same stuff every workout, your body eventually gets used to that stuff. So you do have to burn it up in different ways, you know, to get that same stimulus. But other than that fact alone, we also did some chest on back day, which is the first time I've ever done that. But very successful. I'm very happy with the way these high volume workouts are going. They're a little stressful, you know, by the first or second day afterwards, where I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Because if you're actually hitting your body parts, then all of it's going to feel like legs, you know. You know, after you have a really good leg day, you don't feel it the next day, but then the day after, you're just destroyed. That's how my workouts are starting to feel. I was kind of missing that, I guess, at the beginning. I was, you know, something was like, something's not happening that I needs to happen. Like, I need to feel something different than what I'm feeling currently. And I could never put my finger on it until, you know, recently when I was discovering, like, you know, Tom Platt's only trained legs every 2 weeks, and his workouts were just so crazy. And I realized, you know, I do very high volume leg days. Why the fuck do I still, or why the fuck don't I do the same thing for my other body parts? Because my legs are great. Legs are awesome. They just need some definition, which comes with time. Not to mention, you know, the bulk has been like a true bulk, but there's been a couple of weeks where I've had to have like cut weeks because either I just don't, you know, I was sick the one time, and then I was injured for so long, I just didn't have the extra activity level to burn off those extra calories, so I didn't eat a bunch of extra while I was still recovering with this. It's just, you know, kind of a weird bulk, but it's worked. We're up to 223 after the workout. That was with a lot of water, obviously, but still, to be 223 after the workout, I'm pretty happy about that. 217 before the workout, so that means I ate a little bit before. That was probably about 1.5 pounds worth of food. So 2 fat ass burritos and then like a donut. But dude, as far as like water weight and everything, it's not that bad. 230 almost. My buddy Zach did say I'm proportion, or no, not Zach, my cousin-in-law, my wife's cousin. She said, or he said, damn it, sorry guys. He said, I'm proportional everywhere else right now, but my stomach. My stomach's the only thing that's big, but only because I'm full all the time. Literally just constantly fed and hydrated. But like I said, guys, I'm getting so tired of being full all the time. I cannot wait until the cut. Like, you will eventually get tired of being full, and the cut is just calling your name. But with that being said, this is pretty much over. That means the car talk concludes. I will see you guys on the next one, which might be arms, shoulders, something of that variant. And y'all have a good night.